Hey everyone, Sarah here. So I'm here prepping some of my pages for my 2021 setup, and this is a little early, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm using and what I designed. So these are my monthly decks, and those are going to be used in the monthly calendar. Those are the blank ones, so I'll get into how I'm going to be using those. And here's my 2021 layout for that front page. And there's my 2020, everyone. I actually set it up with a 2020 and not 2022. Oh. So anyhow, and then there's my future logs. So we're going to get into it. We're going to go to the moment that I realized that I set it up as 2020 and not 2022. So what a dope. I did not even realize that until I was just like putting all this together, and I made a bunch of them too, so I've got a lot of seconds in my shop for 2020. So we're getting into it, and I'm just starting to prep like the yearly setup stuff, so because Q4 is my like plan my word of the year and plan my themes for my months and all that kind of stuff, so I like to have this stuff set up. So here's my 2021 full page sticker, and there's the good old 2020 sticker that I meant to make it as 2022. So I'm just laying it out in a full page spread. Guys, I'm still laughing at myself here over that 2020 thing. I can't even believe I did that. But luckily, it's just the header that was wrong and not all the little dates. So, but I love it. Look at 2021. So cute. So here's my 2020-22 layout, and I put that block up there because that's where I like to put my word of the year sticker. And look at this, is like a 2020 omen here, because look at it crinkled. I screwed up the date. It's so fitting for 2020. But so I wanted to show you, like, so this is how it is sometimes using a full page sticker, but I particularly use this sticker material because of how it does pull up easily, and it is a little crinkled. Whatever, I'm going with it, but I wanted you guys to kind of see. I just pull it up really easily and just fix it. So, and I can smooth 2020, it's not fixing it. So there's my big old 2020, and then I just made another one and put the 2022 over it, and we're just going to call it 2022. All right. So here are those Calendex pages. So I'm using the Avec. So they go January through June, and then the next two pages are July through December. Now I only want this planner for 6 months, so I'm actually going to just go in and use these headers, and I designed it so they like snugly go into those headers. Like, I don't know, for some reason I like them to just fit inside, and I think the gray complements the Hobonichi palette anyhow very well, so that's why I kind of left it so lean and clean, and I just like it. But I like to tuck my stickers in, if you will. So I'm just putting them in there. So these pages I'm going to use as my tracker. So if you have been watching kind of my mind map and setting up my 2021 planner, I am planning to use these as a tracker. So whether I'm tracking a routine I'm building or a habit that I'm trying to keep, or whatever the case may be, I'm using these as trackers. And then at the bottom, in the square at the bottom where there's nothing, I actually like to put my theme for the month, for that I want to work on, the things I want to do better next year, or that month, like I focus on my intention, if you will. So there's just January through June, and in those stickers I did the whole 12 months, so I'll probably put them aside and then use some for later. And then there's a couple blank ones in there too for some flexibility. So this is the July through December, and I'm actually going to use this as an index page. So I don't really need July through December because I'm not going to be in this planner. So I'm repurposing these pages or these months, and because I don't really care about the color coding of like Sunday the 7th. I just want to write in, January, February, March, April, May, June, and I'm going to use them as an index so I can keep track of whether it's a collection or some meeting notes or whatever that I'm using on my daily pages. So that's my intention that I'm going to use them for next year. And again, the stickers, I just designed them so they're snugly in there, and I just wanted them to be like kind of clean and just fit nicely. And then I'll go in and write in January through June. It's too many J's. So anyhow, I'll do that, or maybe I'll take them up and put January through June in there. I don't know. It depends on how well the hand lettering is going to come out, everyone. So I'm not making any promises here. But yeah, so that's how I'm going to use this part of the Calendex. I think that's what you call them. Right. So here I'm realizing like, oh yeah, I wanted to do the goal thing. So I'm just going back and I'm putting my intentions, a spot for my intentions. So I don't know what 2021, oh my gosh, is going to really kind of be about for me. But I know that for the past, maybe I think this is like my 5th year doing my little theme a month project. I know I want to do that. I absolutely want to do that. I know I want to build routines because I mean, that's just what I do. It's what I do for work. But I know that I'm going to use that and I like doing it. And it just helps me feel really more fulfilled and grow and learn. So anyhow, I'm going to put in my monthly intentions in those boxes down below. Okay, so now I'm looking and I know I wanted to do the future log, so I'm using the month of July, so that monthly calendar for July, I'm using that for my future log, for the first 6 months future log. Because again, I know I'm not going to be in this planner for July, because I'm going to use the other half. So here I'm just getting my January through June future log stickers out. And these, again, so I'm kind of thinking something I might do to change it up this year is like what the plan is and then what the actual is. Because I've been getting into that 90-day plans, and I think that that's something that is I'm going to bring over into 2021. So here is my future log, January through March. And again, it's all about, like, I'm just trying to maximize the use of this Hobonichi, if you will. So I know I don't need that July, so I'm going to put something in there that I need it for. So that's why I really love these full sheet stickers pages, if you will. So there is my future log for the first 6 months. And I just love how clean and neat it looks. That's because I get stressed by visual clutter. I'm that type of person. Like, there's not a lot on my counters, that kind of thing. So I know that I just need it lean and clean. There's the old 2020 and 2021. And then my Calendex for my intentions. And then that I'm going to use as an index. And we're going to hop over into my future log. Yeah, and there's January through June. So that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching.